We're going to go through some recent fact checks we did all on the state budget, and then we'll have some time for questions at the end. So the first statement we're looking at is from Scott Walker, and the statement was, fundamental changes made to the language describing the Wisconsin idea and the University of Wisconsin System's mission statement were the result of a, quote, drafting error. And we rated that pants on fire. Let's start with the hot ones. Tom, you go first.
You know, the Wisconsin idea is a general notion that the university system exists in part to help the state generally, public service. And in the budget, with the proposed by the governor, there was language directing the UW system to say, look, we are going to redraft the Wisconsin idea. The UW system, we found, pushed back on that, didn't want to change it. There was some back and forth in emails between Walker's administration and the UW, excuse me. So clearly, the governor's administration initiated the proposed change to the Wisconsin idea and kind of fought back and forth with the UW over whether to change it.
All right. The next statement is from Peter Barca, who said the average faculty member at UW-Madison brings in close to $250,000 a year in grant money. And our rating on that was mostly true. Jim, give us a sense of that one.
Well, the UW statistics showed, the UW itself said that each faculty member on average brings in $242,000 to support research. And so Barco is right on the dollar figure, but it's on average. What he didn't say is of 2,173 faculty members, 59% of them have research grants. The rest don't.
Right, so this one, the statement was in the context of you can't cut faculty because we're bringing in all this money, but there are many faculty who don't have that same
don't
thing.
bring in any money.
All right, so this one is from UW Chancellor Rebecca Blank, who said UW-Madison, quote, spent down reserves, end quote, as it was told to do 2 years ago, and facing new state budget cuts has no more reserves to spend down. We rated that half true. Tom?
Yeah, people might remember a couple years ago it was disclosed that the UW system and its campuses had amassed some pretty significant reserves. That was a surprise to a lot of lawmakers. So there's no doubt there was pressure on the campuses to spend down some of that extra money, and UW-Madison did do that. But we also found out that it's not as though they were left with nothing. There was about $387 million left, including $54 million that wasn't identified for any particular purpose.
We're close on running out of time, so we're going to try to zip through these a little more quickly. And we've got Mike Tate, a Republican budget proposal would have Wisconsin with the weakest standards for who can be a teacher in the classroom in the country. Tom, we rated that one half true.
2 points on that one. The change would apply only to 6th through 12th grade teachers, so it's not across the board. On the other hand, Wisconsin apparently would become the only state that would not require a bachelor's degree for teachers in certain subjects like foreign languages and health. Okay, and this is from Chris Taylor, a state representative, says Governor Walker's proposed state budget contained 110 pages of errors, an unusually high number, and, quote, millions of dollars worth of mistakes that were corrected with a follow-up document. Briefly, Jim, we rated that mostly true. 2 words, errata report. That's the technical term. That's errata, just for people who are censors who might be listening. Go ahead. That's the technical term for we need to fix some mistakes that we made with drafting a 1,800-page budget. And yes, there were mistakes made, and one of them was a whopper, a $15 million mistake.